contrast to passive passport, active transport involves a substance being moved through membranes in a direction against its concentration or electrochemical gradient. Two types of active transport: the primary active transport and secondary active transport. But let's focus on primary active transport. Primary active transport utilizes chemical energy from ATP or adenosine triphosphate to drive protein pumps that are embedded in the cell membrane. With energy from ATP, the pumps transport ions against their electrochemical gradients, a direction they would not normally travel by diffusion. One important transporter responsible for maintaining the electrochemical gradient in cells is sodium-potassium pump. The primary active transport activates the pump when it is oriented to span the membrane with its extracellular side closed and its intracellular region open, and associated with a molecule of ATP. In this conformation, the transporter has a high affinity for sodium ions normally present in the cell in low concentrations, and three of these ions enter and attach to the pump. The binding allows ATP to transfer one of its phosphate to the transporter to provide energy called phosphorylation that is needed to close the pump's intracellular side and open the extracellular region. The change in conformation that causes from phosphorylation decreases the pump's affinity for sodium ions, which are released in extracellular regions, but increases its affinity for potassium, allowing it to bind two potassium ions present in low concentration in the extracellular environment. After that, the outer side of the pump then closes and the phosphate detaches. This enables a new ATP molecule to associate with the pump's intracellular side, which allow the potassium ions to exit into the cell and returning the transport to its initial and begin cycle at the same process.